What the fuck?
Hey guys, welcome back to Torque Steer. We got a small modification for Peter's car, the Audi TT, and some little small adjustments on his coilovers.
So basically what's going to happen is we're actually going to get this height adjustability done. Currently we're running about 3 3/4 on this side, and then we have about 2 7/8 on this side as well. So this side I haven't measured yet, but what I'm noticing is the fact that the caster is off. There's nothing wrong with my suspension. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my suspension. This is all because with Volkswagen Golf Mark 4s, Jetta Mark 4s, Passat Mark, do they even have Passat Mark 4s? But as well as Audi TTs, the caster will go inwards or outwards depending on whether the front is lower or higher. So we also need to adjust these as well, which is probably going to be most of this video, because then we have to completely take everything apart and then put it back together with the correct adjustability. What the f? So this right here is about at 2 3/4, and then if we go all the way to the other side, I'm pretty sure this is different because off camera, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, I tried to adjust that side to see what I could do, and this is at around 2. So what we want to do is we want to maximize the height so it's all equal on both sides, because I don't know about y'all, but I hate when either it's a lift or it's a lowering kit that where the rear wheels are all the way up and then the front is down, or the front is all the way up and the rear is down. I hate those. I want it to be completely even. I want it to be completely perfect, balanced, everything. Fight me if you disagree. This is about 2 3/4, and it's got some pretty good fitment. Like, you wouldn't be able to fit your shoe in there, like, for examples only. You wouldn't even be able to fit your shoe in there. But
Who want to do that?
well, generally that's how you can tell, or that's the Mighty Car Mod's way of telling if your car should be lowered, is if you can fit your shoe in there and move it around. And if you can't fit your shoe in there, then it's plenty low. So with this side, on the other hand, this is 3 7/8. I don't even know what went wrong because this is completely off from everything else. But what I'm thinking is we should bring this down to either 2 3/4, or we could bring this all the way down to 3 inches altogether. But we're still trying to decide, or at least I'm trying to decide because it's my car. But I don't know.
And here we see a young Peter doing some mathematics. This dude failed Algebra 1, but I helped him pass because he took my notes
Okay, so with this
and
side,
copied them.
so quick little update. The jack still had some tension on it, so we're going to remeasure and redo all the math. So we're at 3 right here. We need to go down to 2 3/4. This side right here is still at 3/4. What the?
What now?
Yeah, this side's good. This side's fine.
2 3/4?
Yes, it's at 2 3/4. So we only have to do this side and this side. That's awkward as fuck. You know, I love living like 20 minutes away from an airport. Hey guys, it's me again. It's time for a little update again because my dumb ass decided not to measure this guy right here.
After fully lowering the jack. Go on.
So, turns out this side is not 2 3/4. This side is in fact 2, as well as this side. So now that we have measured all 4 of the wheels, we can now commence actually getting this done. Either way, we're still gonna have to take off all 4 of the tires because my dumb ass forgot about the end links. So either way, we still gotta take off all 4 of these motherfuckers. So hopefully I don't make any more mistakes and I can actually get this stuff done by tonight. I don't know.
Boo! You stink. Get out of stage. Get out of stage. Boo! Ah! So, what you see behind me is episode 4. This is the worst episode in the series by far. We're just 4 episodes in. So that one will be coming out quite a few days after this one, but I just can't wait for the final product. I just want to drive this thing because I haven't driven it in a fat minute. So hope y'all y'all are excited to see it too. You fucking bitch!
Alright, update. We got both sides on. It's going pretty well. Also, change of scenery. It's raining a little, so we're having a little bit of extra fun out here. Just enjoying what God gives us every single day. The beautiful, wonderful. Oh, I love God so much. The beautiful and wonderful weather that we have right now. What? You good?
Keep going. I didn't say anything.
I mean, you're looking at me weird.
No, what do you mean?
You don't like it when I praise God?
So Peter decided to adjust the end links to 13 3/4, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. I need a confirmation for the video. So, Mr. Peter here practically did this side. He finished. Yep, I just had to put on the end link and he started tightening it. For some reason, he just kicked me out of my wheel, but I guess he's finishing that one. We'll let him work on his car, I guess.
I'll let you work on yours. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust the suspension. So all we're gonna do is I already preloaded this, so I'm gonna lock it in. I'll lock in the preload. Right about here. Now,
From where to where?
hold up. So what you're gonna do is make sure it's all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I just like this, and then for this side I need to bring it down an 1/8 of an inch. So from here all the way down to here.
So you're measuring from here to here?
Yeah, that's how I do it at least. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this all the way down. So this is down to about 1/4 inch from the bottom.
One of our very loyal viewers said you look like Jordy.
Jordy?
Yeah. We might have to put a side-by-side picture of your face and Jordy.
Alright, so we're gonna double check before we tighten. I'm fucking kill you one day. Turns out this needs to go a little bit lower.
Cause you think you look like him, huh? Yeah, you do.
No fucking comment. Alright, so from here, what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be inspecting every little nook and cranny of this, making sure that everything is fine, the preload is good, make sure these are tight, if they're going to loosen up, what the case is going to be. Are these tight enough? Can I move them around? Are these tight enough? Can I move these around? And also, let's look at our CV joints. Are they any good? I mean, I have an extra one on this side, but if I don't on the other side, then I'll figure it out, I guess. Check our brake pads. See how much of that good we got. So we have enough meat on them, so we don't have to change the brake pads. Even though I know that I already replaced the rubber mount on this coilover, I still want to inspect that too. It's good. And then we're also going to check our sway bar bushings right here and make sure these are okay as well. Let's look at our brake lines. Brake lines look good. Our wiring looks fine. Everything looks great. So from here we can just put the wheels back on, torque them down, and see if everything matches up. And if nothing matches up, we'll just have to do it again.
No, see, this is the part that we don't record. Peter's nowhere to be seen. I'm putting the wheel on. Both of them actually. I'm about to take the back ones off. Camera person's in the car holding the brakes. Peter went to go get some chicken or something. Dude went out to eat, and yeah, I'm all alone doing the wheels, putting them on, taking them off.
Alright, so now that we're done with the front, we're going to get started with the rear. So we're just taking off these lug nuts for this wheel. Yes, I understand that it says rotation on my tire because I had to take it to Walmart to put my Ventus V2s onto these rims. And some of them don't know tire rotation, so I had to specifically mark rotation goes this way with the arrow. So if you guys don't know what the rotation is, there's this arrow right here that says rotation. So if you're doing your own tires, like just in your backyard or something, I'm just letting you know to get it in the proper rotation with your rims, or else bad things will happen. But also some bigger plans for this, for these wheels, is I'm going to be restoring these because there's like a lot of curb rash. There was originally a lot of curb rash when we first got this, but these, I know, these are not Audi TT wheels. These are actually Audi A6 wheels. Honestly, I think they look better. They're an inch bigger in diameter, and I just think they look a lot cooler. But if you really think about it, an inch bigger is always better. So
That was so awkward. I'm sorry, I just gotta point that out. That was so awkward. I'm leaving that awkwardness.
you're leaving it?
Yes.
But basically I'm just going to restore these. I might keep these at factory gray, but these are aluminum alloy, so I want to see how they look like just completely stripped and naked. And if they look good, I might just clear coat them. If they look bad, then I'll repaint them the same color, or I'll paint them black. Or for anybody that's watching this video, if you guys can suggest a color, I might take up your suggestion. No promises. But Isaac, you good?
Yes.
So, a lot of you suspension Spanish Inquisition people out there are going to probably tell me that putting spacers on my car is bad, I should never do it, etc., etc. Well, guess what? I don't care. And number two, the only reason why I got these spacers was because it makes the stance look a lot better. It actually looks a lot lower than it actually is because the wheels stick out further. So another thing, did I already mention that the wheels that the original owner had were 5 by 114, and he was using the stock ones, which I can't. I think they're 5 by 110. I'm pretty sure. And he was trying to fit those on, and it was completely messing everything up. So what I did was I got these spacers, and then got these wheels that are the same spec as the original tires, which were 5 by 114, and put those on here just so they can fit. So now that I'm done with just yapping about random stuff, obviously from the original video, we have this thing right here. This thing is not for adjusting height. This is not for adjusting height. I repeat, this is not for adjusting height. Do not use this to adjust height. The spring back here, on the other hand, this spring has a little adjusting plate down here that you use to adjust your coilovers. As you can see, I didn't tighten this when I first did it because I knew I was going to be revisiting it because it was too low.
Smart thinking there, Peter.
So from here, there's going to be like this little slot back here that you're not going to be able to see, but this little slot back here is going to help you adjust this spring so that it goes lower. Now, even though these are not meant for raising or lowering the car, you still need to adjust this accordingly so this is not constantly under tension whenever you raise or lower your suspension. So keep that in mind. So just wait for the next update, and I'll let you guys know what's been going on with this. Alright, so update. I never even had to take off the tire in the first place. So basically what you can just do is, instead of, like, a lot of people will assume that there's a lot in the way, you can't do anything to it, so you have to take off everything, including the shock. But no, this is literally just a plastic piece that you can just bring down for a little bit, and you can just clip it back in whenever it's convenient. But if you just get under your car like this, you will be able to do this easily. Alright, life lesson. Just get airbags. Alright, so we have officially done the coilovers and all the adjustment for it, including the end links. So hopefully this thing will ride better and it'll fix the caster problem, and if it doesn't fix the caster problem, then we'll have to figure it out from there. Maybe it's new bushings, maybe something has went wrong with it, but I think we'll be fine. But we might follow up with another video.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Peter and his TT and me just helping out, you know, being
You know why they call it the TT,
the comedic genius I am.
You know why they call it the TT, right?
Why?
TT.